Hi there, everybody. It's Mother Trucker checking in. Second time this week, but I'm kind of bored. I just dropped it. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on what's going on here. Today is Wednesday, May 2nd, I believe. I have been through 3 days of orientation at my company, Total Transportation. I call it my company, but the thing that I have found out very quickly when I got here is that I'm technically not hired with them yet. I'm still in what they call the pre-hire phase. So what that means is all of the stuff I had to do before I went to trucking school, I'm having to do all over again. First thing they did on Monday was they shuttled us all to a local clinic. We all got physicals again, and we all took drug tests again, which I knew was going to come, but it, and this time they did a hair follicle test. So, and then we've been through some other paces. We had to fill out an actual paper application and list every employer for the last 10 years. And we had to, account for basically any time that we weren't working. We had to account for that. I mean, it was a whole process. And then they take that off and they go off and they check all your stuff. So I think tomorrow is the day that we find out if we're officially hired or not. We've already had some that have dropped out, so a lot of us have assumed that if you're still here Wednesday at 5 o'clock, you'll probably still get hired. But we did have some that didn't. Either they left on their own or they left because of something going on. A lot of them, some of them, the majority of the ones that left were medical reasons, like they had high blood pressure stuff going on. So, but there's still quite a few of us left, and tomorrow's the day I guess we'll find out if things are more going in our direction. So I tried to make myself a few notes so that I would be a little more on topic and less, all over the place like I did last video. Because, I have this thing, because I'm 51, that my memory kind of goes after a while, and I'll just go off on these tangents. I used to hate it when my dad did that, but it happens. It happens. So, first thing I wanted to talk about was the weather. It's been gorgeous here. We have been having low to mid 80s as high during the day. When I got in my car today to come home, my car said it was 95, but that's just because it had been sitting here. I think on the way home it went down to like 89 or something like that. So, fortunately, wasn't out in it all day. Just walking to my car, and then from my car to the hotel room, and that broke me out in a sweat. So I'm going to take a shower here in a minute. But so yeah, I'm sitting here in my little penthouse. At Motel 6. I'm on the 3rd floor, and here's my view out of the window. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Don't you just love that that coastal line there where all the waves come splashing in? I'm being stupid. No, but I mean, I'm not used to this 80-degree stuff, so at least not in early May. I haven't really, I spent the last hour or so trying to figure out how to splice my video, and I don't think I can do anything on my phone. And I didn't bring my laptop, not this time. I'm going to get it when I go back home. So I should be able to splice some stuff in once I get out on the road more permanently, but right now I can't. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys that I found this huge bug like that. in my room, and I was going to try to splice it into the video, but I can't figure it out. If you want to see it, message me. I'll send you some pictures. I complained about it, and they said, oh, they had just had the exterminator guy come by. I mean, the bug was dead, so I guess, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, so. All right. Back to class. Just, like I mentioned, we're doing a lot of the same stuff that we've already done. Like I had already done an application for total, but I had to do one on paper and complete all that. And we went to the doctor, and then the rest of it has mostly been going over Total's policies for things, because a lot of what we have to do as a trucker is regulated by DOT, Department of Transportation, but there's some leeway on how companies deal with certain things, and so they usually have a policy. And some of these people that come in from other companies, they are used to doing it one way, and basically they're saying, no, you got to do it our way, because this is how we do it. So it's not a problem for me. I'm fine with that. One thing, and I knew this was coming, but it's just kind of interesting because we saw a video about it today. All the trucks that Total has are all automatics. As a matter of fact, what I'm hearing is that none of the companies have the standard transmission stick shift trucks anymore. So it's all automatic. It's really kind of crazy, the stuff that they do now. They have one of those dash cams so that if something happens, it records 8 seconds. And really, they said a lot of people complain about them, but really it's turned out to be more of a protection for the driver, because people will do things thinking that they can sue the trucking company and get lots of money. So they have dash cams and radar systems that help you, and it's an automatic truck, and the automatic, it's not just like driving a regular car. It has different things you have to do with it. I'm not worried about it, but I would like to learn how to do that next, but I guess that won't come until I actually get on the road with a trainer. Some of my classmates have already had a road test with the company. They just been kind of doing that as they can pull people out for road testing. I haven't had mine yet, so it'll come. I'm not too worried about it. I know on the road I do fine. It's backing that I have struggled with in the past, but that's something that they don't expect you to have down perfectly right now. So, also they've been telling us about their equipment stuff. Like they have like a data link thing in there that you can use to communicate. Basically, it keeps your log, so you don't have to keep paper logs. Because like I said, there's rules and regulations. You can only drive so many hours per day, and then you have to rest. And basically, the data link equipment, keeps all your log information. And you can also use it to communicate with the home office. Like if you're in an accident, or if you need to talk to your dispatcher about your next load, you can use this device, which looks kind of like a GPS that's mounted on the dashboard of the truck. And once I get in the truck, I'll show you guys. This was my fancy piece of equipment today. Where did it go? I guess I lost it. I thought it fell down there. Oh, here it is. Anybody know what this is? I know it's starting to get dark. I should have turned on the lights. Anybody know what this is? I was like, it's a balloon popper. No, it's actually for determining the tread depth of the tires. It's just a tool. You put it down in the tread depth, and it stops, wherever it is, and then you read the measurement, which I guess I can't get in focus here, but It's because there's a regulation on that, obviously. And they took us out and showed us all the, the maintenance things that we need to do. Sorry, I'm just holding up the camera with my hand, so it gets a little shaky. I don't want to bore you guys with everything. So that's what, they have fed us the entire time we've been here. In the mornings, the hotel feeds us, which I'll be honest with you, kind of sucks. It's like a banana, coffee, and then you can pick like honey buns or, it's just like bullshit stuff. So I just custom my own damn video. I was prepared for that. I brought some cereal bars and some fruit cups kind of stuff that I just take with me, and I grab a cup of coffee on my way out. Now, most everybody rode the bus here, so most everybody gets shuttled. But since I drove my car, I drive myself. I rode the shuttle the first day, and I had not a pleasant experience with it. I don't like being crowded in with 17 other people in a little van. So, because I'm fat and I like my room and I like to be in control. Anyways, so I drive myself. It's only, I don't know how many miles it is. It takes less than 10 minutes to get from here to there and back. So, and then we've been going in about 7. This morning was 6:45, but we get out at 5 p.m. Like I said, they feed you in the morning. You get breakfast here, but then they bring you a hot lunch. So Monday was like Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes, green beans, and a roll, and iced tea. And yesterday was pork chops, and today was like fried chicken, greens, black-eyed peas, and cornbread. And they always bring sweet, iced tea, sweet tea. Lunch or dinner is usually something from a deli, McAllister's Deli here. Sandwiches with chips and iced tea. Yesterday they brought us pizzas. Everybody got their own individual pizza. And it was a full-size pizza, so that's pretty good. My battery's dying, and I don't want this to be too long, so I'm going to try to wrap it up here. Actually, that's everything I had on my list. So I'm assuming that tomorrow afternoon I'll know more about whether I'm officially hired with them and possibly about the trainer situation. I'm still working on that one. And that's just all I know right now. There's nothing on the schedule for Friday, so I don't know if Friday I'm supposed to be here to meet with the trainer or what it is, but we will definitely see, and I will let you know more as time goes by. But I just wanted to kind of update you guys a little bit, let you know that I'm here and doing well. Oh, we had a little obstacle course thing today to make sure. We had to carry like a 50-pound, it was a milk crate with tire chains in it. We had to pick that up properly and carry it 50 feet and then back, and then put it on top of these pallets, which were, probably about 5 feet high. And then we had to do this push-pull test where they see if you can do how much pressure you can do when you push and pull. And then you have to climb up on this thing that they set up. It's like the equivalent of climbing into the back of your trailer. And then because I was so short and I struggled with the climbing one, they took me out to make sure I could climb into the truck, which obviously I can. But they just had to see all that for themselves. So it's basically just stuff that they're doing to make sure to verify. And I'll have to tell you more next time about some of the stuff that we've been told, because some of it is a little crazy, but I'm running out of time. I'm almost at 15 minutes, and I don't want to take you guys' time too long. So I just want you guys to know I love you. I'm doing well. And you guys have a great night. Mother Trucker out.